Previously on balls.co.za.
Taryn Traceman is in studio with us today, and Taryn is from Social Butterfly and Celebrity Gifting.co.za. And I met Taryn the other weekend when I was at an event, and after only being at the event for about half an hour, the event was trending on Twitter. And that's pretty impressive. And that's what every brand wants, because it gives your brand or your event huge exposure. So if you've perhaps got a new brand or a new company or a new restaurant or something new, and you want to know what kind of online presence you need to get for that brand or company, Taryn's the person to speak to. And maybe we can start, Taryn, with just explaining what it means to be trending on Twitter and how you achieve that for someone.
All right, thanks, Hayley. Firstly, trending means you have multiple users that are basically talking about a certain topic or point or hashtag within a short space of time. This then becomes very popular, and this then you can see this on the search in Twitter. So it's really great for other people can find your content now, and they can learn more about your event by finding your hashtag that is trending. So it's something really great that a lot of brands do want. It is important for brands to have two different types of hashtags.
Oh.
So, for example, you can set up a hashtag that you can use all the time, something like a almost like your like a paraphrase or a slogan. For example, KitKat has hashtag have a break.
Okay.
So it's important that you can use it all the time. Secondly, if you're having a big event or a launch or something like that, it's great to create your own hashtag for that event.
Oh, so a unique one for that event.
It has to be unique in order for it to be trending on Twitter.
Oh,
so it
interesting.
hasn't been used before. So what's great is if it's a fashion brand or winter launch, so you can do your brand name, winter launch number 14. So then that will be unique for that specific launch.
Okay.
So that's really important.
How long can something trend on Twitter?
It's usually not for a long space of time. It just depends on how many people are talking about it during that space of time. And if it's a unique, different pool of people, then it can be trending again. So generally your hashtags will be trending quicker.
Okay, so you need to get people talking about it and including that hashtag if you want to be trending on Twitter.
Yeah, I think the best advice is to make sure that your hashtag is included in all your marketing material. So, for example, included in your website, on your emails that you send out, your invitation. At your event, people should see your hashtag, whether it's on different kiosks or wherever it may be.
On the wall, because often when I'm at an event, like I'm not sure of the spelling of a hashtag or what it is, and then I guess that brand is missing out on those tweets where it's been spelt incorrectly or not included.
And then obviously a really great way to get your event trending is with our Insta station.
Yes, now this is what you had at this With My Girls event, where we arrived and then you take all the pictures on your phone and you explain it.
All right, so what we did is basically with social media now, there's an increased rise of sharing popular content with your family and your friends, and obviously this is a whole increase now in selfies. And so what we've done is we like to have a lot of fun at the events and get people to interact and play with different customized props, and then basically send in that image via Twitter so that they can then retweet it. So we get in more retweets, and therefore we get in the event trending.
So it's almost like you set up this photo booth with lots of props that are specific to the event, and then you take all the photos and you post them, and then everyone else retweets them.
Well, this was Insta Station number 1.
Okay.
So what we are doing is we are launching Insta Station number 2 on the 1st of June, which is completely digital.
Okay.
So imagine a like a modern, sleek white kiosk with a 42-inch monitor, which is touchscreen. So
Okay.
your guests will arrive at your event. They'll take a picture of themselves. They can change the filter, much like
We all love filters.
yes, much like the Instagram filter. So you can make it black and white, sepia, whatever it may be. And now what I've done a step further, instead of taking your customized props like what you saw, these are digital props. So they can add the
cool.
moustache on them. They can add the new jacket from
On the screen
from
in
the
this
event
little
and
kiosk.
size it up accordingly. So they can customize the entire image. The branding of your event will be on it. You can include your hashtag as well.
Brilliant.
Um,
So then that screen will take the photo and post it directly to someone's Twitter profile or someone's Instagram.
So your guests can now share that image onto their own Facebook page. They can share it onto their own Twitter account.
So clever.
They can SMS it to themselves. They can also email it to themselves. And we'll be printing that picture at the events.
Oh, flip. That's so clever. So that all the people that are at that event, their friends will all know they're there because they'll be able to send it to their profile, to Twitter, their Facebook, everything
Exactly.
like that.
So we're making the selfie very professional, very fun, and it gives guests like a really awesome thing to do. They can actually play and interact, and it's all going to go, through your social media. We'll also get all the stuff on our side, from Twitter side, from InstaStation, or from the brand, so it'll be tweeting there as well.
So the brand's going to benefit from everyone kind of having something else to do at the event, having something fun to do, and the brand will benefit because everyone's going to be posting onto their social media the photo they take.
Exactly.
No, very clever. So that's the way. No longer it's these old-fashioned photo booths with feather boas and top hats.
We've
It's
done
all
away.
done away with that, and we're going digital. So if people want to get in touch with you to book that for an event, that's from the 1st of June. How do they get in touch?
They can email Taryn at socialbutterfly.co.za.
That's TARYN.
Yes, 1R. And yeah, our website is up, so it's www.instastation.co.za.
Okay, so you can just go to the website. But then another thing I wanted to chat to you about is that, say I've got a new company or a new brand. What is for people who aren't incredibly savvy on social media or online, it's quite daunting. So I've got this new brand now, and I want people to hear about it. Like, where do I start? There's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, websites, all sorts of things. What would you advise?
Firstly, obviously, go social media route. So let's start with
more than a website.
I do believe both are important, but let's start off with a Facebook page.
Okay.
So set up your Facebook page, make sure your branding looks really great, that you've got an awesome cover image, that you've got content going on there daily, whether it's tips, whether it's questions, whether it's a promotion, sales, offer,
So
giveaway.
every day there's got to be new content on the page.
Yes, have fun with it. So people can see who you are, what you're about, learn more about you.
And how do you get people to like that page? Just by sending invites, lots of them.
So starting off by sending invites, you can make use of Facebook advertising. You can send emails to people to get onto it. You can run different promotions on different pages that have similar target markets to you. Just have fun, I think, with your competitions and your marketing.
So at the end of the day, if you've got good content on that Facebook page, people are going to find it or come across it.
It's yes and no. You also need to be able to get people onto your page as well through various techniques. So maybe you want to put stuff on blogs, or you want to have maybe use Google AdWords also to get people to learn about your social media side through the website. So there's a whole lot of fun stuff that you can actually do.
Okay, but step 1 you would say is a Facebook page,
Facebook.
And then maybe step 2 and 3.
So step 2, let's also get a Twitter page. You can actually put your Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest and YouTube all onto your Facebook page, which is great, so that people can access all of it through different tab icons.
Sure. I didn't
So
know
that's really great. Then obviously your website, you need to have a really great website, but you also need to decide what you want to do with that website. Do you want to use your website for leads? Do you want to use it as a maybe just a brochure page? So you need to decide what you want to do with your business.
Okay, so you got to have a strategy in mind. So eventually you want to have the website and all the social media interacting together and, good content on all platforms.
Great, yes. And going from then, you can make sure that you're on other websites as well. So whether it's different bloggers who are talking about you or different promotions on different sites, so that your online presence is strong and good.
How many times should a Twitter account tweet a day?
They say it's every 7 minutes.
Cheapers. I think I would get annoyed with every 7 minutes. What do you think?
What I would do is for brands, I think it's fine if you tweet 1 to 3 times a day.
Yes,
if you have an event or a promotion or a launch, then I'll say tweet as much as you want. Show
Really?
people exactly what's happening, almost like a news feed, so people can be up to date as it happens, what's happening at your event and launch, and that will also help you get trending.
Okay, so there is lots involved, and I think for people who aren't incredibly savvy on the computer, they should seek your help. So I'm going to punt your services, and people can get in touch with you on the Social Butterfly website. Is that right?
Yes. So it's socialbutterfly.co.za.
Okay, so it's really a great way to get your online presence going. If you're a new brand or you're an existing brand, but you feel your content it's not doing anything for you, or you don't have enough content grabbing people's attention, do you actually create content for people's Facebook and Twitter profiles and pages?
Yes, we create content, come up with the competitions, the campaigns. Every single image is customized in your branding, so you own your content. We want people sharing your own images, not you just uploading some random quote from Pinterest.
I was going to say, so you don't need to every morning Google funny quote of the day and then post it on your Facebook page.
No, I want people sharing your content on their pages.
Okay, brilliant. So you can get a bit of your brand can get a bit of a kickstart with Social Butterfly. So you can get in touch with Taryn. I'll tweet her contact details again for you now. Thank you for coming
Thank you
in.
so much.
And
Thanks
I'm
for
excited
having
to see this Insta station. I think that's going to be very, very popular.
No, we're very excited.
Cool.
Thank
Well,
you.
let us know about any exciting events you're involved in that Balls might be able to assist you with or be able to punt for you on air.
Well, that'll be great. Thank you so much.
What you up
for
to this
having me.
weekend? I have to ask all my guests.
Up this weekend, probably kids' birthday parties.
Once your kids hit 2 and 3, that's what happens every weekend, hey?
Yeah, that's what you do. It's called the birthday run.
The birthday run. Well, I hope there's some wine at the birthday run. Have a great weekend, and
Thank you
we'll
so
we'll
much.
stay in touch. That's Taryn Traceman from Social Butterfly.
Balls.co.za.